Mad Max Fury Road is an Oscar-winning R-rated action-filled war zone of a film, but underneath it all, it has one of the strangest parallels in cinematic history. Over 100 years ago, Frank L. Baum wrote a children's story that was turned into 1939's The Wizard of Oz. And yes, they really do share a message of hope. I'm Neary, and this is a mini Digging Deeper.
We come to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, the wizard of a wizard, ever a wizard of Oz.
Max Rockatansky might not seem like a lost Kansas girl, but his journey runs side by side with the yellow brick road through many elements. Caught in a fantastical twister, Dorothy Gale arrived in a brand new land that looked like a fantasy, after she tried to run away from her problems. There she must battle an evil witch to find the fabled wizard who can return her home. She follows a clear, direct path to her destination, and meets fellow travellers with their own agenda along the way. Fury Road echoes so many of the classic elements of storytelling that director George Miller's history with children's movies, and desire to hit universal truths for people shines through. On the open road, Dorothy finds herself joined by the Scarecrow, a figure used to inspire fear but who is no longer at his best. Then she meets the Tin Man, strong and determined but frozen by water. And finally the Lion, who wants nothing more than to be feared by others.
I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed.
And all three are searching for something. A brain, a heart, and courage. As they move forward together, they become bonded as a team. And from this we can see some of the connections falling into place. Fury Road's underlying message is all about cooperation, men and women working together. So the roles of Max and Furiosa are blended together into the role of Dorothy, because they're both struggling to find a home. All too clearly, Nux is a scarecrow, trapped in a job he is failing at.
Look at you! If you can't stand up, you can't do war!
He nonetheless has a brainless outlook on the world.
He looked at me! Riding to Valhalla!
But as the journey continues, he finds his own mind, his own thoughts, free from the sycophantic world of the war boys. And in the end, makes his own choices for what he has come to accept about the world. The Tin Man is Furiosa, strong and brave, who must ultimately deal with her emotions and find her heart to keep believing and keep fighting. And last is Max, the cowardly lion acting tough, who has to find the courage to open up and connect with others.
Max. My name is Max.
And like their golden age comparisons, they're all searching for something.
There's Emerald City.
Dorothy and company are looking for a place called Emerald City, while Furiosa is leading them all to the Green Place,
Going to the green place of many mothers.
which exists toward the east. And along the way, they're chased by a fearsome and wicked enemy from the west, ruling a horde of beasts. But as the story wraps up, Dorothy discovers that the Great Wizard was a fraud, hiding behind machines and a false idol to keep his subjects under control.
Oh, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
And everyone learns that home is back where they started, just as Dorothy learned she had the power inside all along. And both bad guys are defeated by water.
You cursed brat! Look what you've done! I'm now!
Fury Road teaches us that society cannot be run away from, that we must face our problems, and home is wherever we make it. Just like Oz, it shows us that there is no magic solution somewhere out there, and instead we have to take control of our world as it is now.
Feels like hope.
Dorothy, in this case Max, leads the group back to the real Green Place, where they become the leaders and find what they were looking for all along.
The Scarecrow, by virtue of his highly superior brains, shall rule in my stead, assisted by the Tin Man, by virtue of his magnificent heart, and the Lion.
And after leaving the others in charge, he departs back to his old life, more appreciative but still not done. Both simple tales and both powerful for their through lines. Because like the classic fable,
And I'm not going to leave here ever, ever again.
Fury Road's journey follows a clear path to a brighter future. And they both teach us
There's no place like home.
Thanks for checking out this bite-sized bit of movie trivia and analysis. If you want the longer version, check out the Mad Max Highway to Home video, which goes in-depth in everything in the movie. And if you don't want to do that, that's okay too. But thanks for watching, thanks for your likes, your dislikes, your comments, your shares, anything else you can do that I don't quite understand about the whole process. But mostly, as you're out there, take care of yourselves. Have a great day.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.